decided to study for an MBA because I knew that I wanted to get out of the banking. I've been in banking for 20 years. I wanted to look for something else that was different, and I needed to make sure I had enough tools that when I started looking for another position, that I had some other things up my sleeve that, rather than just that 20 years in the banking industry. I was quite disciplined in my time, but things do get in the way. So being able to study online rather than commit to a lecture when something might happen, or there might be a family commitment, being able to study online, you can move your schedule around each week to try to adapt or catch up or do those type of things. Challenges and setbacks, probably had a few. I've got a young daughter, so it was tricky, and I can understand people would struggle for time management. I made a commitment at the start that every Saturday afternoon I would go to the library away from the environment I was in to make sure I had a good solid 4 or 5 hours by myself to knock it out. And then through the week I'd make sure that I could still commit to my family time, so have dinner and those type of things, but then put away 2 or 3 hours after that to study. So having that time management, that discipline is really, really important for us. I really do contribute some of my success to having an MBA. I think the reason why, when I decided to start to look for a new role after being in the banking industry for that long, the prospective employer knowing that I was studying an MBA and I was going to complete it very soon after I started with them was definitely a reason why they looked at me as a candidate for the role. The support from the AIB was important to me when I moved and when I changed my roles. I was very upfront with the guys at the AIB and said, I'm moving, there's going to be a disruption, or I'm changing jobs, there's going to be a disruption. So making sure they were informed of how I was travelling and what I was doing, they were very supportive in making sure that I still hit my deadlines and got the various assignments in time and to exams, even though there was a disruption in the background happening. The project that I did out of my MBA looks like it's going to become part of our business. So it's one of those things that I probably did with a bit of a possibility that that might happen, but it's becoming a reality now. So being able to see that last project that I did with AIB to study my MBA now become a reality and put that into the market is going to be pretty cool.